juice. It's your boy, Smoke Screenless Pride.
Jesus loves you. Jesus loves you, fam. Now, we're going to take off the Jesus hat, put it to the side, and BAM! And first thing I want to do is say that this is what they should have done with Cruncher. The arms are basically the same as Cruncher and Amok, and the hands look like Amok's hands, but as you can see, he's gripping Lionel in a way that Cruncher should have been able to do. Part of the reason why Cruncher can't is because the way they got his chest designed. They should have given him some butterflies or made the chest a little bit like that Hulk, to where he could be able to do this, because this is exactly what I expect from a guy this size. Even though he's not extremely tall, he's very big and muscular, and he should be able to squeeze Lionel. But anyway, first things first, SUPER7 never gets complaints from me on the way the figures look. They always look awesome. It look exactly like the cartoons, especially their monster like villains or whatever. They always look great. They always seem to have an issue somewhat with making of the humanoid looking figures. But anyway, let's hit you with a little slow motion. And as you can see, this guy is very big, muscular. You can see how he's holding on to Lionel. I got his head kind of loose. That's why it's like that, so I can swap it out. I just didn't tighten it back. Coming back around to the front, and here we go, baby. Alright, so I just wanted you to see how the arms are. It's just minor tweaks, fam. Minor tweaks. And what I have been noticing is that they're doing a better job with the articulation for these guys. And I have to say I'm glad about that. I wish they had did it a little sooner. It's just weird that they wait till now. I mean, you want them to get better, but that's just something I wish they had did with Cruncher, and I'm going to show you that later. And I'm also going to show you how they're giving articulation to some of the bigger guys real good compared to the ones that should be more flexible and have better articulation, which is a little weird. It's a little weird. You want to have good articulation for your figures, and his articulation is pretty good. It is pretty good. He can do some poses, some kneeling poses. He can kneel better than 95, if not 99% of the Thundercats, and so can a lot of these other guys as well. But anyway, let's get to looking at Red Eye, baby. So he can hold Lionel up easy. As you can see, his center of gravity is very good. So another thing that, again, like I said, in case you were wondering, is designed just like with the light up Lionel that I just showed you right there. Same thing at the bottom. There you go. It's a lot more red than it is on camera. On camera it looks a lot more orange looking, but it's a lot more red. That's how it looks there. Again, like I said, I had it loose because before, when I tried to swap them out, it was extremely hard. So I had to heat it up just to get it out. But be careful because you don't want to break it. and it works for both heads. Again, you pop it off. It's just loose, so it's not going to be that easy. Put that one on. And that's how he looks, the other head. Here's a closer look of the head. It looks good. Again, it's a lot more red in person than it is on camera, but that's that. He's not extremely tall. Comparing him to Lionel, you can see he's not that tall. He's really just more bulk than he is height. Zooming out a little bit, you can see what I mean. He's really not that tall. I couldn't remember on the show if he was around that height or not, but I'm guessing it's about accurate because they're usually pretty good in the sizes for the most part in their figures, meaning SUPER7. And so here's a quick look at the figs with the light up features. You got Mumra in the back. You got, of course, the Lionel. He has another set of eyes, so I just left that one in. And you have Red Eye right here. So they all look good. I'm always wondering, not always, but I've been wondering if they're going to do that with the other Thundercats, because, you know, some of them have the paint on glow-in-the-dark eyes. I was wondering if they're ever going to go and make the other Thundercats with the eyes like Lionel, which would be cool when he, you know, raises a sword and calls for help. Another thing right here, fam, as you can see, if they had just gave maybe butterfly joints to come out a little bit more, and he could have got his hand a little closer to the disc in here. You can see how there's a gap, but I mean, it is what it is. The fig, again, the fig does look good. It's pretty clean in the back. He's just a stout type of figure. Now let's get to, the feet. His feet are kind of like, almost like claws. Well, actually they're hooves. Now that I look at them, you can see right here, they got the grooves of hooves right there from a horse or whatever. So I wasn't never exactly sure what Red Eye was, but it is what it is. Now let's look at the discs. So to get to the disc right here, you just pop this open. It's pretty easy just to pop it open. Nice design work right there. There's the disc. Give it a little pressure. Be careful. Like I said, be careful because it is in there snug. You can see how there's some depth in there. And there's the disc for him to toss that he uses. Closer look right here, and you can see that there's depth right there. So again, when you take it off, be careful. Just snug it back in. You can hear it snap in. Grab this piece, and it goes in. It doesn't go in tight at all, but it is secure. It just slides right in there, fam. And that's Red Eye in a nutshell, but I want to do some comparisons. So like I said, he's very bulky, a very big guy. He just, as far as girth, but his height is not. However, when you compare him to Cruncher, it's about the same. They're about the same. No one is really that much bigger. The arms definitely look like they're about the same. Let's see. Actually, Red Eyes look like Red Eyes looks bigger. You can see right here on Red Eyes where the elbow would be. It comes down further, and up here it's slightly different. There's not like this loop right here. On Red Eyes, it comes at a slant. And because of that, I believe that's why, along with his chest being smaller, because again, if you look at the chest, although his chest is big, it is smaller than Cruncher's. Cruncher has a bigger traps, but his arms in general, yeah, they're bigger than Cruncher's. So again, Cruncher could really have used that aspect, because this fell off right here. You see, he can't, and even if you try to do it this way, he still can't really squeeze anyone, but unless you kind of tilt that in like that and then tilt it in like that, and in doing that you make it easier for the hands to pop off. And you see he still can, it's like he's trying, but he can't. You see, compared to Red Eye, he's gonna squeeze you. This is what Cruncher needed, this right here. So I am glad that they did that. It would have been nice that if Cruncher could have did it, because that's his thing, to squeeze. But I mean, it is what it is. Let me take a look at let's take a look at his posability compared to Cruncher's. And Cruncher can give you a decent running pose. He can't really bend. That's about as good as it can get, but that's fine with me because he's a big, bulky guy, so I don't have to have all of that. However, Red Eye gets all the way down there. I mean, it's some great posing right there. The articulation is very good for Red Eye. So if you look right here on Red Eye, you can see how the leg goes in very deeply right here where the knee goes into the calf. You can see how that's a nice deep bend where it flows. And again, this is a single jointed figure, but they took the time to make this actually go in a whole lot more compared to there's some scuff marks. I mean, paint, whatever, but this right here, I can appreciate them doing that. It looks a whole lot better. I wish they had took the liberties of doing this with the other figures in the beginning, but I mean, it is what it is. And so this is what I mean. If you look right here, you can see that Buzzsaw towers over Cruncher, and Cruncher is a very big figure for the Thundercats. Of course, Buzzsaw is from the Silverhawks, Monstars mob, and he dwarfs these guys, right? But again, this guy has great posability as well. Why he has better posability than the Thundercats or the Silverhawks is beyond me. Check this out. And this is a single jointed figure again, but it looks like it's double jointed the way that it is. And if you're going to do single joints, I'm fine. Just, man, do this. There's no reason that this big robot should have better posability than other figures. And see, he's just like, what? Mouth wide open. But anyway, just a little food for thought right there. And this is what I mean when I'm talking about Amok and Red Eye. If you look right here, you can see how they both have the little slide right here, and not like the loop on their arms. It's the exact same arms. The hands are the same right here. This hand's slightly different, but I don't feel like digging out the other hand. But the bonus for this is that if they have a smaller chest up here, then their arms, if they're made like this and have this little curve, they're able to grip a smaller figure or a medium-sized figure. Oh, I almost forgot he has his laser staff. And here we are with the full team. One more Lunatak to go. We just need Tug Mug, and the team will be complete. And I have to say, never thought we would get the Lunataks. I said this before, but I have to repeat it that I never thought we would get the Lunataks. They do look good together. Minor complaints, but again, nothing's gonna be perfect. But these guys definitely look good. And over to the left, you got Hammerhand and Crunch over there upset because the Berserkers started first as far as them getting made. So Hammerhand over there looking a little salty, seeing their team fill out faster than his when he was made a long time ago, fam. But anyway, since we got the whole team out here, let's hit you with our final slow motion. So tell me what you think, fam. Do you like the Lunataks? Are you going to complete the Lunataks? Do you like what you've seen today? Do you think it was a waste of time of making the Lunataks? Do you think that they should have made someone else instead of making Red Eye? Do you think I was right about how they should did his arms? Do you think the arms were right? Do you think it was right how they did Cruncher? Let your boy know. And like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And we're going to go one more time, hitting you with the slow motion. And I'm hoping that next wave will have some Berserkers and finish off with Tugmug for the Lunataks. Tell me what you think, fam. Tell me what you think. Again, like a fat kid in dodgeball, I'm out, baby. And don't forget to like and subscribe.